Well, it started with somebody throwing rocks into a lake, and they must have thought that it sounded great, man, 'cause pretty soon, rocks all over the place, and they were put there the hard way. So somebody'd roll them up to the hilltop, and when they get there, it always dropped. They needed help to push it back on up, and they pushed them on up the hard way. Now that's how the world got filled with rocks. We move them around so that they trade spots, and we can put up new parking garage, and we'll put it on up the hard way. Well, my dad had to get his rocks off too, so he found my mom to do it too. And now I'm here, ain't that rude? And I was raised the hard way. Well, that's how we got where we are, and pretty soon I was driving cars, and I could walk 'cause it's not that far, and I'll get on there the hard way. So I'm walking home with my paper bag, and it starts to snow, but that's no drag, you know. I'll probably still make it there okay, and I'll make it on there the hard way. And on my way, mile and a half, had a good old-fashioned belly laugh. But when I got there, I got stabbed, and I was bleeding on out the hard way. They called for help, but I just scurried, and I found some shrubs and herbs in a hurry, and I ground them down to make me a slurry, and I drank it on down the hard way. Now next time around I started carrying a knife, but the invitation said gunfight. I thought that things would turn out alright, but I was living my life the hard way. And so I'm lying here because I got shot. But there's one last thing that I forgot. If you got something to do, well, I'll tell you what, you should do it the hard